Hi everyone, today's our topic is Omni Studio Load Data Mapper. So this is the fourth video of our Omni Studio Velocity series. So if you did not watch our previous video, please go through our previous video. You can find the link in entire playlist link in description. Okay.
Before starting video, I want to introduce myself. I am Sunil Sharma, founder of Salesforce Dream Channel. I am Salesforce certified developer. We have a dedicated team that provide the paid service for Flow, Apex classes, Trigger, REST services, Service Cloud, Experience Cloud, Omni-channel, messaging for in-app and web, user setup verification in messaging for in-app and web in community as well as external site etc. Please sir contact on our email sunilsharma1994.seeker@gmail.com if you need any paid service. You will get response in 2 hours once we receive email.
Okay. At the end of this video, you will learn how to use JSON as a input type. JSON, we are passing the data in the form of JSON and creating the record. Okay, we will learn how to create the record in our database using XML. We will provide the input in XML format and we will insert the record in our database. We will learn how to insert multiple records. Okay, so I suppose I want to insert contact, multiple contacts record I want to insert. We will learn how to insert multiple object records. For example, at a time I am passing input for account as well as contact. I want to insert contact as well as account. So how to insert? We will learn different properties of load data mapper. In details we will learn. Okay. So let's start. So you can log in your Salesforce or from app launcher, search for Omni Studio. If you do not have the developer org, you can find the link in description to create the developer org. Okay. So, yeah. So once you are opening Omni Studio, here you can see one drop down is available. In that we have different options. Omni script, Omni script, flex cart, data mapper, and integration procedure. So click on data mapper. So I want to create contact records, sorry, account records. So here just mention name, that can be anything. So I'm just mentioning EM data mapper, create account. Okay. Here select load. Okay. Here we will learn JSON, XML, as object and custom, everything we will learn. But in this video, we will learn only JSON and XML only. So currently I'm selecting JSON only. Output type will be always as object only. Okay. Here you can provide any description why you are creating this data mapper, what is the purpose. Okay. In real life, when you are working in any project, then you are providing your Jira ticket and all those things. Okay. Here, how to use required permissions, that also in details I have explained in while explaining the turbo extract in video 1 and in video 2 also I have explained. Okay, so please go through that how to use this required permission. So this is same for all data mapper. You are using turbo extract, load or any other data mapper. Okay, click on save. Now here click click on this plus icon, select which object you want to insert. I want to insert account report. Okay, now here I need to create the mapping, because whatever the input I want to pass in the form of JSON, I need to map with my S object. Okay. So here I need to specify that I want to create a account. So whatever the input I'm passing, for example, XYZ I'm passing input. So that input should be mapped with which our account, which with which field. Okay. So that we need to specify. Okay. Now here we have two options. In I think in extract also we have learned we can use quick match. Okay. So for example, I want to insert account. So for example, this is my object, my JSON. Okay. Okay. So I, for example, this is my input. Okay. I am copying. Okay. This input I will pass. Okay. So here I have two options. One is manually I can create like what is my input path, and after that I want to match. Okay. Second option is like here go to manage input output, paste your JSON, whatever the input JSON you have. Okay. You can pass, and after that click on quick match. Okay. So sometime it's take little time. Okay. Here you can see it should show here, but till now it is not showing. Account details. Okay, sorry, my bad. This JSON is not a valid. Okay, now it is a valid. Here you can see now it is showing. Okay, so whatever the JSON you want to pass as a input, okay, you can specify not only JSON. If you are using XML input type, then you can specify XML type. After that, click on quick match. Sometime it take 1 to 2 seconds. Okay, click on auto match. Here you can see it is automatically matching name, account details, colon name. That is our input, account details, colon name. It is configuring with account name. Okay, so in left side it is a input JSON, whatever we are passing. In the right side, the mapping is with our as object. Okay, here you can see click on save. Now here you can see our mapping is ready. If you are not passing your input JSON or input XML, then what will happen? Manually, I need to type account details colon name. After that, I need to type I need to select like a account object I want to map with this field. Okay, so all those things manually I need to do. Okay, in case sometime what will happen, the mapping can be wrong, because if auto matching can be wrong. Okay, so in that situation, suppose I want to map this account name, because when I'm clicking on auto match, then it was mapping with name. Okay, now suppose I want to map with first name. In that case, can I can click on pair. First I have selected in a left side JSON input path, and after that our object output type I have selected and click on pairs. It has created the mapping. Okay. So go to preview. Okay. Here, here you can see whatever I have provided, same automatically it came here. Okay. Click on save. Here you can see no error. Here you can see no error. Account is created. If I am opening that account, here you can see we have provided input name as a test. So here you can see account name as a test. It has created one record. Okay. Now, in case I want to create multiple accounts, so sorry, what I want to do? Up, I have provided account information. I want to create account, and I want to create one child contact also. So, for example, I'm creating, I'm passing contact information also. Contact. So in contact, I want to pass last name. Okay. I need to create the mapping. So just now we have discussed, we can copy, we can paste here. But before pasting here, what till now we have mentioned that we want to create the account. But now we need to select here, we want to create contact also. Okay. I have selected the contact. Now I want to map whatever the account will be created, whatever the account will be created, that I want to map with this. Okay. So because this contact I want to create under this account. Okay. So here I have clicked on add a link. Here I have selected in contact object. There is one field called account ID. On that I want to link what I want to link. I want to link account ID. I want to link account ID. So first the account is created. After that, whatever the ID is available, that I want to update in contact. Inside contact, we have one field called account ID. In that, I want to update so that this contact will be created under this account. Okay. Now we need to go to mapping. Go to your input. Okay. Here I will pass YouTube. Okay. Quick match. Click on auto pair. Contact details automatically mapped with a contact last name. Just now we have discussed, in case the mapping auto match is taking wrong mapping, you can select from left side our input, right side our output, and click on pair. Okay. Now our mapping is correct, so I am clicking on save. Go to preview. Here I want to create a new account only. Okay. YouTube. Click on create. Here you can see we got account, we got contact. Okay. So here you can see I have opened account. Go to related list. This 1 second details section. My account name I have passed as a YouTube. In related list, go to here you can see what was my last name? Sunil YouTube. Here you can see contact is created with Sunil YouTube. Sunil YouTube. Okay, this is contact. Now, if you're clicking on here, going to options, here you can see you have different things. Ignore errors, rollback on error, use assignment rule. Okay. So suppose I am just removing this link. Okay. We have learned how to use without linking also we can use. Okay. If I am using without linking, then what will happen? Account will be created, contact will be created, but that contact will not be created under account. Okay, that will be a separate. Without any account, it will be created. O- Okay, or you can create account and any custom object they do not have any relation. That also you can create. But now I want to explain you these things. Suppose ignore case, ignore error. So what is the meaning of this one? Name is a mandatory for account. Okay. Now I'm not passing. I'm passing type. Okay. Type I am passing analysis. Click. Here you can see it's got failed. Okay. If you are going to here you can see we have two section, debug log and error log. Click on error. Here you can see required field are missing name. Okay. Required field are missing name. Okay. Name is a mandatory for account, but I did not pass. So if this checkbox is not selected, ignore error. This checkbox is not selected, then what exactly the data mapper load is doing? It is first trying to insert this record account, and after that it is trying to insert the record in contact. Now, suppose for this step on account record, the mandatory parameter I did not pass, or there are some validation rule. Okay, because of that it is failing. Then what will happen? Immediately it will break from here on. If this checkbox is not selected, then it will break from here. It will not execute the next step. That's why you have seen that it is giving the error, and here in the response it's a failed. But suppose there are some scenario that if first step is failed or second step is failed, then also in our case we have only two steps. So first step is failed, I don't care. It is failed, then okay, ignore that. But second step also should be executed. Okay. If this checkbox is not selected, then what will happen? First step is failed, then remaining steps will not be executed. It will break. Why? Okay. But if this checkbox is selected, then what will happen? If first step is broken, failed, no issue. Execute the second step. Maybe second step can be success. Okay. So I will execute again. Here you can see I did not pass name. So our first step, creating account, that will be failed. But creating contact, that will be success. Here you can see. Okay, I will change so that YouTube one, because in last time also we have used same YouTube one contact. Okay, here you can see if you are going to error, required field are missing. Means our first step broken, but still we have requested please execute second step. Okay. Second, we have an option called, in this case we have mentioned like if first step failed, then second step should be executed. Does not matter first is broken or success. In both the situation, the remaining step should be executed. If error is occurred in any step, that will be skipped and remaining will be executed. Okay. Rollback on error. If anything is going wrong, suppose while uh, creating the, for example, account is created successfully, but while creating the contact, something went wrong. Okay. For example, uh, Okay. Here I don't want to pass. I want to pass first name. First name. In contact case, the last name is mandatory. But what I have selected option rollback on error means on any point if something is going wrong before that whatever the steps is executed successfully, I don't care. It should be rollback. Like for example, account is successfully inserted, but while inserting the contact, something went wrong. In that situation, I want to roll back everything. I don't want to create account also. Here you can see people are thinking that, oh, account is created. No. Here you can see. Unfortunately, the account is not available. Means while committing, first the account ID is created. We got the account. Okay, after that contact is executed. In contact, something went wrong. Because of that, Salesforce has rolled back. But already we got the account ID. The core account is not committed in database. Account is not committed in database. It is rolled back. Okay, if I am not selecting this checkbox, then what will happen? Okay, I will roll back one. Okay, in that situation, there you can see account is created. If I am opening, it will give me the account. Here you can see Sunil rollback one. This is my account. Okay. Now click on this. Third option is assignment rule. Okay. So, uh, for example, assignment rule we want to use. So normally we create assignment rule for lead object or case object. So okay, I will create a new data mapper. Okay. Okay. So I have selected. I want to create S. Okay. And in case I want to pass subject, so I will pass marks. Yeah. There is no necessary that our input JSON should be in this format. I can directly type also. Subject. Checking assignment. Okay. And origin. I want to pass origin. I want to pass email. Okay. These two information I want to pass as the input to create the case. So I will use this one. Quick match. It takes time. Yeah. Now we got the subject, case subject, origin. Okay. Click on preview. Click on execute. Case is created. Okay. I will create assignment rule. Okay. So till now I have checked that case is successfully created, but I want to create a one assignment rule. So case assignment rule, because we are talking about case, that's why we are creating a case assignment rule. I just want to explain the scenario. Okay. case assignment rule setup requirement. First time I'm doing the assignment in this org. Okay. So some other setting is required. Okay. So I'm just case assignment. I just want to explain what is the purpose of that checkbox. Okay. I have created assignment rule. Here I want to provide my criteria. Order I want to execute in first. And origin I am passing origin region. Case origin. Case origin should be equals to email because we are passing email only. Okay, so if case origin is email, then I select the keyword user. I want to select my username Sunil Sharma and I want to send email. So I am just selecting the standard email template case assignment as assign support new assignment notification. Okay, and yeah, that's it. I have activated my assignment rule. Okay, now I will create one more checking assignment one. Okay, here you can see my email. Okay, case is created. Subject is checking assignment one. Checking assignment one. Here you can see I did. I am just refreshing my mailbox. Okay, we can check in spam also. Nothing is available. Okay, now what exactly I am trying to explain is if this checkbox is not selected, if this checkbox is not selected, then your record will be created, your case record is created, but the respective assignment rule will not fire. So now I have checked, I am trying again. My case is created. I will wait for some time. And then we will check. So till now, this not comments. 1 second. Here I have one user. Maybe in assignment, good only I have done something wrong. User system admin. System admin is Sunil Sharma. One thing I will do, because in support setting also and in assignment also I have used same user. Okay. I will try to change in support setting. Here the default is this person. Default is for this person, and after this assignment it will be Sunil Sharma. Okay, it will be Sunil Sharma. Okay, we will try again. Assignment 3. Yes, it's created. Here you can see I got the notification. Case has been assigned to you. Please click. So actually I was doing some mistake in assignment rule only. Maybe you are thinking that I need, okay, I will uncheck this checkbox. First, I will uncheck this checkbox. Okay. I will execute again. Assignment port. Okay. I will execute. I have unchecked. Okay. Case is created. But here we are not getting any response. Okay. Now I will check that checkbox. Here I will mention 5. Account is, so case is created. Here you can see. In starting, I was doing something wrong in our case assignment tool. But after fixing that also, just now I have showed you, if I am not selecting, then case assignment rule is not firing. If I am not selecting this checkbox, then case assignment rule is not firing. Okay, and it is not sending email. But once I have selected this one and case is created, then case assignment rule is firing and it is sending the email that this case is assigned to you. Okay, so we are talking about case and it is related to assignment. If you are using lead assignment rule, then it will work for lead assignment also. Okay, now here I am passing, till now I have passed single record. But if I want to pass, for example, this is my subject. Okay, I'm going to here. Here, if I'm clicking on, if I'm editing my mapping, here we have different options. First option is disable, means I don't want to. I'm just telling to DataMapper, don't consider this mapping. So whatever the mapping is available, don't consider this one. For example, sometime like we are updating, we are inserting the record with the help of some field, but now client requirement is that we don't want to insert that field. Okay, so already the mapping is available now. First option is I can delete this mapping. Second option is I can disable this mapping. So this mapping will not be considered, and whatever this mapping is doing, that operation will not be performed. So what is the benefit of this one is in future client is asking, no, I want this field again. We will uncheck this checkbox and our everything will work. Okay. Otherwise, if I am deleting, in future client is saying I want again, I need to create mapping again. Okay. Second thing is upset key. Upset key means here I am telling to DataMapper that first check with the help of this subject. Already case is available because this data mapper I created for case. So first check with the help of this subject if the data map this case is available or not. If available, then update. Otherwise, insert. Okay. If I am selecting this checkbox means this upsert key is required. In this situation, if this checkbox is selected means the respective field is a mandatory for this data mapper. Otherwise, mapper will not execute. Okay. So we will see one by one. So here you can see I'm saying assignment. Here you can see right side debug logs. Select subject ID from case where subject is equal to a case assignment 5. First query result, we found one query result and that is updated. Okay, suppose I am updating to phone. For example, I have opened my report. Okay, uh, detail section, origin, current origin is email. Same I want to update. Here I have subject I have selected as a upset key. So it will be checked. First, data mapper will perform the SQL using this subject. Here you can see if record is found, then that record will be updated. If it does not find any record, then it will create a new record. Okay, I will execute. Here you can see. If I am refreshing this one, here you can see origin is phone. Okay. Now, for example, I have passed 6. Okay. Our upset key is selected. Now, what will happen? First, Salesforce has tried to fetch the record. We did not find any record. Here you can see query result found 0. So, Salesforce has created a new record. Here you can see case subject, where is the subject? Assignment 6, phone. Okay. Go to edit. Suppose here I am selecting required. Okay, just example. Go to preview. If I am not passing this one, Salesforce will not allow me. Here you can see one second. It is showing success. One second. Control Z. I'm making blank. It is not showing any error, but it is not working also. Here you can see it is showing success only, but without this one, it is not working. Here you can see we are not getting any record. So this is the mandatory in this situation because we have selected this is required for upset. Okay, for upsetting, this is the required. Now I'm not passing. I'm not passing the passing the field itself, or I'm passing blank value. Then here you can see it is not doing anything. Okay, once I will pass something, uh, 1, 2, 3, record is created. We found 0 record. Now, for example, if I am selecting the upset keys for field level, for suppose for multiple field I am selecting upset key, what will happen? Here you can see Salesforce is performing the SOQL with all the fields where the upset key checkbox is selected. So here you can see it is searching that origin should be phone because origin and subject for both I have selected upset key. So here it is selecting origin should be phone and subject should be 1, 2, 3. If this combination is found, then that will be updated. Suppose I have passed email. Okay. Now, if this combination is not have any record, so it will insert the record. In this situation, the record is updated. Okay. Here you can see email and subject should be 123. Query result is 0. So it is updating. Okay. So I hope it is clear. Okay. Now here we have an option called is lookup. So what exactly the use of this one? I want, for example, I want to create this case. Okay, under one account. Under one account, I want to create this case. Okay, for I have two options. First option is I can provide the account ID. Second option is I can provide. Suppose because if I am providing the account ID, then okay. So maybe I don't have account ID or environment specific account ID will change, but my account name will be same. Okay, so I'm giving account name. Account name I am giving. Okay, yes, I will select any account. Related list cases. This account has these many cases. Total three cases already have. Okay. Now here I am mentioned. I want to create a new case. For that one, origin should be email and subject should be okay 123. Okay, I want to create under this account. Okay, now in mapping I need to specify I want to read account name. Okay, account name okay, so account name directly I cannot use in case object because case object need account ID. So I have selected account ID means case object need account ID. Okay, but I have account name. Okay, if I have account name, I will select is lookup. Here you can see we got one three options. So what exactly the data mapper will do? We want to take this account name and we want to fetch the account ID. So I what I want to fetch account ID. Account ID is part of account object. So here I need to select object on which we want to perform SQL. Okay. So data mapper will take care for entire SQL and everything. I want to fetch the record from account object. Okay. But what should be the filter I want to apply? I want to apply filter on the basis of this account name. So this I want to pass in name. Okay. So it is similar to like this one. Select ID from account where name is equal to something. Okay. I have selected object. I have selected when I want to fetch the records, then I want to provide the where clause. So in where clause, I have specified a name. Here you can see I have specified name. In name, this value will be applied. This value, whatever the value is applied, here you can see it is account name. That can be anything because this account name is a JSON, our input JSON. Okay, our input JSON. Okay, what lookup requested will which from account you want to fetch the record, but what field you want to fetch? I want to fetch ID field. Okay, this ID field will be updated in this account ID field. Okay, so internally this data mapper will take care. Okay, click on preview. One case is created. I'm going to here. Under this, I'm just refreshing. Here you can see till now we had a 3, now we have 4, and here you can see the subject is 1, 2, 3. That is just now we have created. Here you can see in my system it is 15th August 25. 15th August 25, 1:30. Okay, so we have learned lots of things. We have learned all the options in mapping. Also, we have learned everything. Here in mapping uh, we have these things also. For example, in sometime, um, 1 second, I will any case object. Yeah. So case object, what all the fields we have? Priorities, medium. Okay. So for example, our scenario is that I want to create account contact. Okay. Here I want to specify that uh, type. Priority. Priority. E or okay. So for example, you want to insert the record in database, you are getting the values from some other places. So suppose your logic is something like, if priority value is h, then in our, because priority is a pick list, so you want to mention high, medium, low. So for example, your requirement is that in external system you are getting value as h. In Salesforce, you want to update high. If you are getting M, you want to update medium. You are if L, then you want to update low. Okay, your in checkbox also is true and false. So, for example, from external system, you are getting yes or no, but in Salesforce, you have checkbox. So checkbox cannot take yes and no value. So in that case, you want to convert that value yes to true and no to false. So in that situation, here while creating the mapping, okay, I'm creating mapping. First, I will create the mapping priority. Okay, I want to create the priority mapping case. I have selected my field case object, and here I am selecting priority field I want to map. Okay, here here you can select uh, H. If H is coming as a value for this field, then I want to convert, before inserting database, I want to convert this value to high. Okay. Similarly, L, then I want to convert to low. Okay. Then after that only insert. So uh, I will go to my case. Here you can see priority is high. Suppose I'm giving L. So we have mentioned L means low. Here you can see low. Means you are doing the transformation. Okay. Here we can use formula also. So I will provide you, already we have discussed in our while I have explained you about extract, then in details I have explained about the formulas. I will provide you a link. Here in that link it's already specified what all the formula is related to list, what all the formula is related to string. So those things is already available. Syntax is also given, like how to use. So in details already we have learned uh, while I explained about this one extract. Here you can see if someone want to filter, suppose whatever the list you have provided in that, you want to specify some criteria that filtered list you want to insert. You got one list, that list you want to filter basis of some condition, and after that that filtered list you want to insert in database. Okay, here we have string functions. We have different string functions. Here you can see concat, split, toString, substring. So string means it is a specific to a single record. Okay. Here list and array functions we have. Other different other date and time functions we have. So those you can try. Uh, Now I want to let you know one thing, that suppose I want to insert multiple records. So I want to create one list. Copy this. Okay, case list I have created. Okay, that is a list. In that we have different records. Okay, so here origin is email. Then here my origin is on. Here my subject is 1 2 3 4. Account same I can use. I can use different. Okay, so different account global media I will use. Global media I will use. Okay, here I want to provide priority as high. Here I want to provide priority is low. I will copy. Where is data method? Okay. Here I need to copy case list. Till now, whatever the mapping was done, that was directly like subject to subject. Okay. But now subject is not a parent. Subject is not a parent. Previously, the subject was the parent. Okay. There was no parent of subject. But in this case, subject has parent case details. Priority has one parent case details. So we need to add case detail in starting. After that, colon. Okay. Same we need to update every places. Origin. So case details colon, in account name case details colon, priority case details colon. Okay. I will execute now. Okay. Cases is created. So I have opened that global media. So global media, where is the contact? Contact opportunity cases. So here you can see 15th August. 1:45 p.m. One case is created. Subject is 1234. Priority is low. Priority is L means low, and subject is 1234. And origin we want to check. Origin is from. Okay. Second case we have created under Michelle Holmes. Okay. Mrs. Holmes. Michelle Holmes. I will open that. Cases we have. This is 123 because we are using upset, so it will fetch the record. Combination is available, then it will not create a new record, but it will update the record. Here you can see the origin is email, the priority is high, subject is 123. Okay, 15th at 130. 130 it is created because in our mapping we have selected in starting we have selected upset key. So first it is performing the SQL. If record is available, then it will be update the record, otherwise it will create the record. Okay, so everything we have learned. Now till now we have learned insert, we have learned upset. Okay, now we have learned uh, multiple record creation. Okay, and here we can do one more thing. For example, I want to create contact also, for example, so that contact I have selected. I don't want to link contact with this case. Okay, and I will provide the details. This is still here. Case detail is available. After that, I will create contact. Okay, so here I have provided list of cases. After that, I have provided a single contact. We can provide a list of contact also similar to list of cases. There is no relation between this case and contact. How to perform the relation already we have seen. Okay, so what I will do, go to mapping. I will create the mapping. uh, Case info dot last time, case info, so the contact info colon last name. I want to map with contact and with which field, name last name field. Okay, here last time also in extract we have seen you can select your data type. Okay, if you are not selecting also, no issue. Okay, here means like sometime in JSON you are getting you are passing boolean. Sometime the true false you want to pass in a string, then you can pass. You are providing any number, then those type you can select from here. If you are not selecting, then by default it will be considered as a what we can say string. Default value we can provide. Okay, so in case nothing is coming, suppose I have done the mapping for last time, nothing is coming, then this whatever the default value is we have passed, that will be considered. Okay, I will execute. Here you can see two cases is created, one contact is created. Sunil testing. Okay, so we have seen create multiple records, create multiple object records, everything we have seen. Okay, now last thing I want to highlight that, for example, I will create a new mapper only. I want to show you that I want to use load. Till now we have used with JSON. If you want to use with XML, then how to do? Okay, select. I want create contact. Okay, go to mapping. Just now we have, okay, for example, I'm creating one XML, normal XML. Um, okay, so for example, this is my XML. Okay, I will try auto mapping. Okay, so I will provide here input XML, keep match. Here you can see, if you observe one thing, what exactly Salesforce is doing. Okay, contact name. Okay, eh, colon last name. If you are doing if you are doing mapping for JSON, then till for example, this is same. If you are creating in a JSON, then this mapping is fine. But if you are using XML, then additional you need to add colon hash text. This keyword you need to add colon hash text. Then only it will read the data from XML. So here you can see already contact info colon last name colon hash text. It is already done by this data mapper. Okay, click on automate. There are not, it is for XML. I observed that it is not auto matching. Okay, so you need to select first. This is my input field. This input field I want to map with last name. So here you can select set for last name. Uh, last last name. Click on pair. Pairing is done. So paste our XML. Pasted our XML. That is good. It here you can see contact is created. Sunil XML. So I hope it is clear. I have tried to explain you everything, all the steps I have explained. Okay. In next video, we will learn how to use as object and how to use custom. Okay. What is the benefit? What is the use case of as object as well as custom? Okay. So everything we have learned, I missed one point. For example, this is the record. Okay. We have learned how to insert the record, how to upsert the record. Everything we have learned. Okay. If you want to, if we do not want to insert the record, if you do not want to update the record, we want to just only update the record, then what should we do? Okay, so for example, uh this is last name. Okay, I want to pass first name also. Here I will change Sunil first. Okay, here this is the ID, because in Salesforce you know very well that if you want to update the record, then you need to pass the ID. So I just want to provide ID. Okay. Here, if I'm going to here, if I'm clicking on edit, here you can see only last name is available, first name is a blank. Okay. I will cancel this one. I need to go to here in mapping. I need to do mapping. So better I will copy paste so that nothing will be easy for me. Okay. Uh, Sorry, I need to first paste first name, ID. Okay. Auto match. It is not doing. First name I want to map with uh, first name. Click on where ID. I want to map with the contact ID. I have done the mapping. Click on save. Here you can click on edit and you can select. Here you can see the upset key is unchecked and upset key is unchecked. Unchecked. Okay. Click on here. I will refresh this record because I have just provided the ID. That's it. Automatically, the data mapper will understand that I need to update. Okay. Here you can see Sunil first is updated in my contact. Okay. Observe one thing. I got the ID. Same ID I have provided. Okay. Here you can see the photos still construct. Same ID. Okay. So it is updated. Till now, when we have selected upset key for any field, then what exactly it was doing? It was first performing the SOQL. After that, it was checking that record is available or not. If record is not available, then it was inserting. If record was available, then it was upsetting. Sorry, it was updating. Okay. But if you have provided the ID, you have unselected upset key and all those things, then Salesforce data mapper will update your record. It will not create. Okay. It will update only. It will, so the benefit for providing the ID is like in Salesforce also we are doing that it direct if you have ID, then the benefit is that we do not want to perform the SQL to check that record is available or not. If okay, so that is the benefit. So only one DML will be used. But if you are not providing the ID, you are selecting the upset key and all those things, then what will happen? First, the data mapper will fetch the record from database. If there is no record, then it will insert the record. If record is found, then it will update the record. So one SQL, one DML will be used. But ID is provided, then only one DML is be used. Okay. I have unselected all the checkboxes. So, okay, I don't want to upset. I just want to update only. For in the case of update, unselect all those things. Okay, I hope it is clear.
Thank you. Please like, comment and share our video. Please subscribe our channel Salesforce Dream and press bell icon for new video notification. We provide the paid services also. To get paid services you can contact on our email sunilsharma1994.seeker@gmail.com. You will receive answer in 2 hours after receiving email.